Filmmaker Ram Gopal Varma was recently acquitted in a long-running 2018 check bounce case following a settlement reached through a acquittal. The case had its origins in 2018 when a company named Shree, represented by Mahesh Chandra Mishra, supplied hard disks to Varma's firm. The supply invoices totaled Indian rupee 38,220. To settle this amount, Varma's firm issued a check dated June 1st, 2018. However, when presented, the check was dishonored for insufficient funds. A second check of the same amount was later issued, but that too bounced this time with the reason cited as payment stopped by drawer. Following these incidents, Shree filed a complaint under Section 138 of the Negotiable Instruments Act, the law that governs dishonored checks. After several hearings, on January 21, 2025, the Judicial Magistrate Court at Andheri found Ram Gopal Varma guilty. The magistrate sentenced him to 3 months simple imprisonment and directed him to pay Indian rupee 219 as compensation to the complainant within 3 months. The order further stated that failure to pay this amount would invite an additional 3 months of imprisonment. Varma challenged this ruling and filed an appeal before the Dindoshi Sessions Court, seeking suspension of the sentence and bail. During these proceedings, he failed to appear in person on multiple occasions. As a result, the court issued a non-bailable warrant, NBW, against him. This intensified the legal pressure, since the conviction technically remained in force until the appeal was decided. Meanwhile, both parties explored the option of a negotiated settlement. In mid-2025, discussions began to resolve the matter through acquittal, a forum that encourages compromise and out-of-court settlements in civil and criminal compoundable cases. Eventually, a compromise memo was drafted and signed, in which Varma and the complainant agreed to settle the dispute amicably. The exact terms of financial compensation remain confidential, but the settlement ensured that the complainant withdrew objections to Varma's acquittal. On September 23, 2025, major news outlets reported that the Sessions Court accepted the compromise memo and formally acquitted Ram Gopal Varma. With this order, the earlier conviction by the Andheri magistrate was effectively nullified. Although the fact of his initial conviction and sentence still remains part of the case history, the settlement through acquittal means Varma no longer faces jail time, fines, or any pending liabilities in this matter. This outcome highlights how check bounce cases, while criminal in nature under Indian law, are still often resolved through settlement and compromise, especially when parties opt for acquittal. For Varma, the acquittal marks the end of a 7-year legal battle that began with a disputed payment in 2018 and escalated into conviction, warrants, and finally, resolution through mutual agreement in 2025.